What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, House of the Dragon, episode number 8. And we are powering through this first season of the show, and it has been an amazing journey so far. And I think we're coming off of the best episode of the season, probably. The level of intensity, how big the stakes are, everyone's got so much going on, and we had a bunch of really intense moments. And we've got Daemon and Rhaenyra now married. Lenore is now gone off of this really kind of elaborate plan that they set up to stage his death. And,
Wild.
you know, poor innocent dude got killed by Daemon and got thrown in the fire to...
Walking down the stairs minding his own damn business.
Making everyone think that that was Lenore. And he's off with Carl, and they're going to go live their life together and be free.
Which is awesome.
Which is, yeah, I mean, that's awesome, except for the fact that Daemon had to snap some poor dude's neck for it to happen.
I do. I agree.
Insane.
Agree. Yeah.
But one of the really insane moments was with the kids. Because Aemon went out dragon hunting. He went and claimed himself. Well, he got claimed by Vhagar, the biggest dragon around. And she took him for a joyride, which was pretty insane looking. It looked like a shit ton of fun, but horrifying at the same time.
Yes.
And he landed. He ended up running into the other kids, the Valerian kids, and Jace and Luke. And, you know, they kind of were mad at him, and then he kind of shit-talked back. And I understand why the girls were mad. They're still mourning the death of their mom. That was their mom's dragon, and they didn't get any chance to get claimed by Vhagar, so...
No, it was the middle of the night. I feel like he did some shady stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had a direct intention to go do that and was very deliberate with his actions. And it's one of those interesting things where it's a 1v4 situation and you're bigger than all the kids and he's the one talking shit. He ends up calling them bastards at one point, and he's bigger, stronger. He's kind of controlling the fight, and... It's one of those difficult things because, again, I see all sides of it. I understand why everyone is feeling the way they are.
Right.
Aemon is super confident now. He was kind of getting picked on in the episode before that, and Aegon presented him with like a pig, saying like, oh, here's your dragon. And so he was kind of feeling down about the whole idea of not having a dragon, and then he goes and hunts for one, and he gets claimed, and he gets the biggest dragon of all of them. And he's feeling really good. He's feeling very confident.
Too big for his britches.
Getting a little cocky, and then they all get into a big fight. And I don't remember who pulled out the knife. I think it was Jace who pulled out the knife. Because didn't Alicent say, go get Prince Lucerys' eye?
Well, then that would be Luke.
Oh, it was Luke then. And ends up slicing his eye, and eye's gone. The flesh will heal. But that kind of led to another insanely big moment. And I feel like this is where, this episode, you kind of started feeling the alliances between the fans picking black versus green. And I feel like this episode, things have gone to a whole nother level in terms of the black versus green war, which is obviously brewing and getting very close here. And, you know, Alicent is demanding justice for her son.
Yeah, an eye for an eye, literally.
And Rhaenyra's like, it was nothing more than an accident, and your son called my son's bastard, and that's treason because they have claim to the throne at some point. And Alicent's like, wait, treason over an insult? You took my damn kid's eyeball. And it's one of those things where I didn't realize this. I learned this thanks to the community during our podcast. I didn't realize that Rhaenyra actually suggested that Aemon gets tortured to find out who told him the information about who.
Sharply.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what that meant. I just thought, when I heard that, I'm just like, oh, she just wants him to be talked to in a very strong manner. I didn't realize it actually meant torture in that time, which that's not cool. We don't need to be torturing kids.
No.
And so this is part of the, again, I kind of keep staying on the fence in terms of Alicent and Rhaenyra because I feel like both of them are in a place that I can't support any of their actions.
Right. Although I'm Team Rhaenyra. I am.
See, I like Daemon more than anything else, so I guess that makes me Team Black in terms of the grand scheme of things. But when it comes to directly Alicent and Rhaenyra, it's like, you guys are both acting cray-cray, and I can't support any of your decisions because they're both playing the game and they're both making decisions that they're both being questionable. And I know people don't like that I'm sitting on the fence and I'm not picking sides, but it's the situation where Alicent is
in over her head, I feel like.
But a lot of her, I don't think she's in over her head anymore. I think she was. I think she's in a strong place now. But I feel like a lot of her decision making is from paranoia. she's very paranoid about things.
That's how I feel like she's like way in over her head, because I don't think that she can control what is happening.
Yeah, because of the stuff that's been fed to her, the way she's been used as this pawn by Otto, and Larys feeding certain information to her, but I feel like the thing that's been planted in the back of her head, when Otto left the first time he got removed, which is bullshit that he's back his hand, because it just continues to show how weak King Viserys is. But Otto's like, hey, your kids are in danger, they're going to try to kill them because they're the threat. And so you get into an altercation, and a kid pulls out a knife, trying to kill one of your sons. It like kind of validates what Otto said to her, and it's like, oh shit, well, no, they were losing a fight and he felt like he needed to pull something. Like, I mean, even Aemon had like a giant rock in his hand, so I mean, knife, rock, like people are going to pull out weapons in a fight like that. And it wasn't an intended attempt of murder.
Right. Oh,
where Alicent's like, he tried to kill me. He brought a knife. He tried to kill my son. So
yeah, in an attempt to gain higher ranking in being the heir to the throne. Like, slow down. Like, these are little kids. They're not. Well, maybe Aemon is thinking that way, but definitely Luke and Jace are not.
Right. It's one of those situations where all these kids are going through a lot of shit right now, and the adults are, I don't know. It's a difficult situation because, again, there's so much at stake, and
everybody's
it's
got
like
an agenda.
Trying to put yourself in and this is something I always try to do, is put myself in the position of the characters. And I'm like, if my son got his eye sliced, I'd fucking rage out too.
But I wouldn't rage against a child. I would rage against the adults.
Yeah, which is ultimately what she ended up doing when she didn't get her way. She pulled out the super famous dagger and went to attack Rhaenyra, which I thought was a really cool scene. The way like she was holding the dagger, Rhaenyra's eye like in the fire in the background, like that shot was really cool looking. And it just, their little dialogue in that moment was really cool because Alicent called out her entitlement again, and Rhaenyra's like, how hard is it to hide? Now everyone's kind of seen who you are, and she ends up slicing Rhaenyra's arm. And yeah, it's been, there's a lot of drama, which is what makes this show so great.
That's true.
And the chaos is just erupting, it feels like. And Alicent was actually a little remorseful afterwards. Otto came and had a talk with her, and Otto was like really proud of her.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
oh, hey, I wasn't sure that you had it in you to win this game. Now I do. It's like, oh, shit. That's going to feed into her mind even more in terms of, oh, is this how I need to be acting? Is Daddy going to be proud of me for acting this way? Insane. Just so much going on. But one thing that kind of I feel like gets overlooked because she's kind of soft-spoken and she's kind of just there doing things is Alicent's daughter, Helena, who apparently has these dragon dreams that she kind of predicts the future because she predicted the idea that Aemon was going to get a dragon, but he'd have to close an eye. And then this last episode, she was playing with a spider and talking about, essentially it felt like the black versus green war, and then trapped the spider, and then it cut right to Larys Strong. And it seems like something is big going to go on with him. And yeah, like she's someone that you got to really pay a lot of attention to when she starts talking because she's essentially predicting the future, it feels like, which is pretty insane.
Which I will definitely keep more notes on her.
Yeah. And because like, even like while editing, I kind of have blown past her dialogue because it's so soft and quiet. She's just kind of keeping to herself and not really talking to anyone. And like, even when
Aegon was talking shit about her.
Well, yeah, we found out also that Aegon is set to marry her, his sister, so that's what they're gonna have going on later in life. So
yeah, which I get, you got to keep that bloodline pure, but
the Daemon and Rhaenyra marriage, I feel like, is such a massive thing now because the way Rhaenyra was talking to Daemon and saying like, I need you, uncle, and we need to like bring ourselves together, and talking about how strong they're going to be. I feel like the two of them
backup.
Yeah, I feel like them together is going to be a really big, really powerful combo. And it's one of those things where even Rhaenyra said it, is like, us together is going to be strong. And I like them being together, it, despite whatever your feelings are of, you know, the incest thing, like it feels right for them. They have this connection.
It's a weird feeling knowing this is so wrong, but it works.
Yeah, and I feel like it's going to be really powerful because I feel like there's a lot of passion there between the two of them. It feels like they're very much on the same page about a lot of things. And essentially the glory of the Targaryens and keeping the line strong and all of that. And I feel like if they have a kid together, it's going to create a really interesting dynamic. Because again, once King Viserys dies, and whenever this dude goes, I feel like every next episode's going to be his death.
Honestly, we're just waiting at this point.
He's just falling apart, like episode by episode.
Fingers, arms, yes.
And it's one of those things where once he dies, I feel like all shit's going to hit the fan. And obviously Rhaenyra is the one who was named heir to the throne. And if Daemon and her have a kid together, does that kind of change things with, you know, her kids with Strong and all that? And I don't know what the future of Luke and Jace looks like, but I think her having a kid of 100% Targaryen blood, I feel like that would probably be a bigger claim to the throne than Jace or Luke, even though the older of the two of them is next in line, technically, after Rhaenyra. So there's a whole lot of crazy shit going on. I think this episode that we're coming to is going to be absolutely insane based off of what we saw in this last episode.
Right.
The green versus black war, I feel like it's kind of brewing. It's probably going to blow up very soon and just get insane. But you ready to check out episode 8?
Yes.
Let's go.
It's been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband, Maester. Will he live?
He led his sailors into an ambush.
Oh, damn.
The ship made to look as if it were abandoned. In the fighting, his neck was slashed by a courser's dagger. He fell overboard into the sea.
Oh, shit.
The wound was severe. Much blood was lost, but the greater concern is the fever that followed.
Wait.
Ship's maester said he burns from within.
That sucks.
What the hell?
Corliss.
So we got another big time jump.
Yeah. 6 years.
What the hell?
I love my brother, but we must be honest with ourselves. Who will take the Driftwood throne?
My grandmother seems quite comfortable here.
She presides only in the absence of her husband.
Oh shit.
His death, the sea passes.
To Lucerys Velaryon.
I am the sea snake's own blood.
Be careful, good brother. None can take your words for treason.
Uh-oh. So the kids, you know, still, that's not your daddy.
Speak the truth. What of the Velaryon line? Is it to be snuffed out, supplanted by the pups of House Strong?
Driftmark is mine by all rights.
The winds have shifted. The crown has good reason to take my side.
My cousin the king would have your tongue for this.
But it's not a king who sits the Iron Throne these days, good sister. It's a queen.
Oh, what?
Oh. Wait. So then did he die?
No, I think it's implied that he's alive, but
Alicent
Alicent's calling
runs
the shots.
this shit, yeah. I mean, we all knew that was true. We all know.
I mean, she was making plays early on,
Yeah.
convincing the king of various things.
Word.
So it's like, are we really to believe that like 6 years went on and nothing crazy happened between Alicent and Rhaenyra or Targaryens in the High Towers?
I don't know. What the fuck is that? Looks like a steaming pile of...
Oh, shit.
Dragon eggs.
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Wow.
There's a baby in there.
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy. And by extension, Jace, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Vaemond cares only about Driftmark and the Velaryon line.
Rhaenys' flames are called. Surely she cannot be planning to back him.
No.
She believes we had her son killed.
And yet she's taken Baelor to war.
Wow, she...
Has the Viper's venom spread so far?
Those vipers rule in my father's name. And my father... What choice do I have?
To King's Landing, then.
So 6 years they didn't conceive a baby.
Right.
But they're pregnant now. So Rhaenys thinks that they're responsible for Lenore's death.
Mm-hmm. So they can marry. I get it. I mean, it was real sus. Okay.
I mean, it felt like they had a pretty good plan.
Yeah, it felt seamless.
Damon's always got that look.
I know he
face.
does.
Like,
Like, I'm up to something.
Welcome back, Princess.
Lord Caswell.
there's definitely something going on with her dad. Like the way she was talking about
I
him.
would say it's nice to be home, but I scarcely recognize it.
Continue to enjoy improved extent to
Yeah, what is that star for? Oh,
contingent on the harbour master's receipts.
it's for her.
Of which,
Is he gonna be just a head now?
Father?
Oh my god. Oh my god! I can't believe this guy's still alive. This is shocking.
Holy shit.
Father. It's me, my king. Rhaenyra. I'm here with Damon.
Shit.
help me up.
No, I don't think you should get up. Not even sit up. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Been so long.
The sea snake has taken a grave wound in battle in the Stepstone.
You won that 4 years ago.
No, Triarchy has resurgent. The fighting is new. There is a petition to decide upon the succession of Driftmark and the heir to the Driftwood throne. You are to affirm your position for Lucerys to be Corlys Velarion's successor.
Something happened to Lord Corlys.
Father. There's someone we wish to introduce you to.
He looks so bad. I hear a baby.
David.
Brother.
Who is that?
Oh. They had another baby.
This is Aegon,
Oh, and
and this is Viserys.
oh wow. She had twins?
A Viserys and an Aegon.
Another Aegon.
Now that is a name fit for a king. Oh.
Those are such cute babies. So she's on her third baby with Damon then.
Aegon!
Something happened.
Diana, the serving girl.
It's just harmless fun.
Think of the shame on your wife.
Oh, he's married.
How can you keep carrying on like this, especially on a day like today?
Why? What is it today?
You are no son of mine.
Oh shit.
Ouch.
Coming off of the last episode, I think it's clear
not
that
ask for
like
I've done everything you've asked me to.
Aemon is gonna be her like top
I'm so
son.
hard, but it will never be enough for you or father.
And he continues to kind of screw up.
So he did marry his sister.
Princess Rhaenyra and Prince Damon. It's been so long since we were granted the joy of your presence.
Uh-huh. Look at that scar. You're such a bitch, dude.
Your Grace.
They're not long enough to merit a greeting upon our arrival.
I'm sure the Queen had pressing business, my love. What can either of us know of ruling a kingdom?
I do not rule. My father and I are mere stewards of the king's will and wisdom.
And how exactly is that wisdom expressed? In blinks and wheezes? I'm surprised if he could remember his own name, or if he could.
King Viserys' condition has worsened since you saw him last. It subjects him to considerable pain on the advice of the maesters.
Oh, the maesters. It is they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the High Towers warm his throne.
For the king's suffering, did the maesters also prescribe the removal of Targaryen heraldry and the installation in its stead of various statues and stars?
The emblems of the Seven serve only to guide us on an uncertain path, to remind us of a higher authority.
And on the morrow, which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
That would be mine, and the hands.
Bitch, dude. Bitch. Was that Aemon's?
That's see eye patch, yeah.
Yeah.
Sir Kristen hasn't aged a damn minute either.
Nope.
Oh shit.
We're winning Tawnies in no time.
I don't give a shit about Tawnies. Nephews, have you come to train?
Oh, shit. Alright, so based off of the two quick scenes, clearly Aemon is like...
Mm-hmm.
And Aegon is kind of just...
Mm-hmm.
What did you say about Aegon last episode? Booze and boobs?
Is that what I said?
Something like that?
I wondered for many an hour what your purpose was in coming here. Whether you'd speak for or against the suit brought by Sir Vaemon. But then I realized you intend to advocate for yourself. This is no fair proceeding. It is a trap. Set by the Queen in the Hand, I'd wager, to proclaim my son illegitimate.
Yet you did worse than that with Rhaenys. Did you not?
Yikes.
I loved your son. You may not believe it to be true, but I did. I did not order his death, nor was I complicit in it. I swear this to you.
But he's alive.
Back Luke's claim, and let us betroth Rhaenys' children to mine. Baela will be queen of the 7 kingdoms, and her sons will be heirs to the throne. Rhaenyra will rule in Driftmark, and the seat will pass to her and Lucerys' children in time.
A generous offer, or a desperate one?
What does it matter?
Tomorrow the High Towers land their first blow. They force you to your knees, and I must stand alone.
Yikes.
Is Rhaenyra losing her grip right now?
I
mean, Otto and Alicent feel like they're in so much control right now.
I'm gonna need to, well, as soon as we finish with this, I'm gonna need to rewatch this and then sit on it for a while. This is a big one. Their little subtleties of the things that they say to each other, it's a lot.
The Song of Ice and Fire, do you believe it to be true?
Aegon's dream.
You told me it was our duty to hold the realm united against a common foe. By naming me heir, you divided the realm. I thought I wanted it. But the burden is a heavy one. It's too heavy. If you wish me to bear it, then defend me and my children.
He's not even there right now.
Right. What is he saying? I can't.
I think he's just mumbling. Dude, this is hard to watch.
It is very...
Like...
I want to have supper, Otto. All of my family are gathered at the Red Keep. Want us to dine together.
It's in the best interest of Otto and Alicent to keep him alive as long as possible.
Right.
As long as he's alive, they have power and control.
Right. Oh my god.
Bring milk of the poppy.
It looks terrible. Oh my god, look at all the sores.
Just arrange the supper.
Holy shit.
That is so sad.
I have spent my entire life on Driftmark defending my brother's seat. I am Lord Corlys' closest kin. His own blood, true, unimpeachable blood of House Velaryon runs through my veins.
As it does in my sons, the offspring of Rhaenys Velaryon. You only speak for yourself and for your own ambition.
You'll have chance to make your own petition, Princess Rhaenyra. Do Sir Vaemon the courtesy of allowing his to be heard.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
What do you know of Velaryon blood? I could cut my veins and show it to you, and you still wouldn't recognize it. This is about the future and survival of my house, not yours.
Dude, there's so much conflict.
Oh my god.
My queen, my own hand.
This is a matter of blood, not ambition.
Look at Aemon is fucking loving this shit.
If I am to grace this fast with some answer, I will start by reminding the court that nearly 20 years ago in this very...
Oh, what?
King Viserys of House Targaryen, the first of his name.
Oh, shit. I'm just got goosebumps.
Yeah, this is wild. He can...
Everyone.
Yeah, they weren't expecting this. Oh my god.
What the f...
It is Phantom of the Opera. Oh my god.
Dude, this is incredible. He's gonna defend his daughter right now.
Well, this is awesome. I mean, to the death, he loves this kid.
The music.
I know. This has got to mean such a great deal for her.
This is very emotional. If he's gonna do what I think he's about to do.
I hope.
I will sit the throne today, Your Grace.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Otto.
Honestly.
What a shot.
I said I'm fine.
Come on.
That is really awesome.
Yeah.
He can be empathetic and compassionate.
Dude, Daemon is the best character in this show. You literally never know what to expect from him.
You don't.
The only one present who might offer keener insight into Lord Corlys's wishes is the Princess Rhaenys.
Indeed, Your Grace.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the look on his face right now. Vaemond.
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Sir Rhaenys to his true-born son, Lucerys Velaryon. His mind never changed, nor did my support of him. As a matter of fact, the Princess Rhaenyra has just informed me of her desire to marry her sons Jace and Luke to Lord Corlys's granddaughters, proposal to which I heartily agree.
Oh shit.
Oh, Alicent is not happy.
Prince Lucerys of House Velaryon is heir to Driftmark, the Driftwood throne, and the next Lord of the Tides.
Yeah, Vaemond.
Is he gonna do something now?
Yet you dare tell me who deserves to inherit the name Velaryon? No.
Oh boy.
Not allow it.
Allow it. Do not forget yourself, Vaemond.
That is no true Velaryon. My house survived the doom. Will not see it ended on the account of this. Say it.
Fuck. Or who's putting a sword through him?
Her children.
Yeah.
Bastard!
Oh, shit! Oh, you trying to die today?
Is a whore.
Oh, shit, you trying to die today?
We'll have your tongue for that.
Oh shit!
Oh, you got more than the tongue. You got more than the
He
tongue.
can keep his tongue.
Fuck! Daemon, dude!
Aemon loves this shit. Aemon loves this shit.
Oh, dude. Oh, shit, dude. This show is freaking insane.
Dude. He was, in fact, trying to die that day.
I mean, you don't talk like that and
Get away
survive.
with it. No. In front of all those people.
And Daemon. Dude.
Love him for that. Love Daemon for that. Damn.
I don't remember. Is Daemon's sword Valyrian steel?
It's gotta be.
Because it has to
It's
be with
gotta
how
be.
clean that
Oh
cut is.
my god.
How good it is to see you all tonight. Together.
May the mother smile down on this gathering with love. May the smith mend the bonds that have been broken for far too long. And to Vaemond Velaryon, may the gods give him rest.
Daemon's laughing.
Dude.
Oh, I fucking love Daemon. Oh my god, the makeup in this show is fucking awesome.
I mean, Viserys looks horrifying.
Yes.
It both gladdens my heart and fills me with sorrow to see these faces around the table. The faces most dear to me in all the world, yet grown so distant from each other in the years past.
Oh my God.
Ah, that's shocking.
My own face is no longer a handsome one, if indeed it ever was.
That is amazing.
Tonight, I wish you to see me as I am, not just a king, but your father, your brother, your husband, and your grandsire, who may not, it seems, walk for much longer among you. Let us no longer hold ill feelings in our hearts.
He just wants everybody to love each other.
The crown cannot stand strong if the house of the dragon remains divided. Set aside your grievances. If not for the sake of the crown, and for the sake of this old man, who loves you all so dearly.
I wish to raise my cup to Her Grace the Queen. I love my father. I must admit that no one has stood more loyally by his side than his good wife. She has tended to him with unfailing devotion, love, and honor, and for that she has my gratitude. And my apology.
Wow.
Yeah, that's, you know, she's trying to be the bigger person. I like it.
I raise my cup to you and to your house. You will make a fine queen.
Okay.
I don't think Otto likes that.
All right, who's gonna wreck the family dinner?
I'm like, as they pull to Aegon, I'm like, Aegon.
To Prince Aegon and Prince Aemond, we have not seen each other in years, but I have fond memories of our shared youth. And as men, I hope we may yet be friends and allies. To you and your family's good health, dear uncles.
And hopefully in the future we can see eye to eye. I was waiting for an eye joke or something.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. This is way too... Wait, what'd she say?
Beware of the beast beneath the boards.
Dude, every time she speaks, it's like...
Riddles.
But it's like quiet. Like she speaks like...
She's very soft.
Yeah.
I love her.
It's
I
like,
think
wait, what
she's
did you
great.
just... Like, what did she just say?
Beware the beast beneath the boards.
If the Reigns of Casimir start playing, I'm out.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
I know it hasn't been created yet. It's a joke. I didn't even know Otto had a smile.
Honestly. Is he dying right now?
Is it because he's happy? Because everyone's having a good time? He could finally go in peace? He got his wish.
Is this gonna be some shit talking right now? Uh-oh. Shit, don't laugh! Why would you laugh? Uh-oh.
Final tribute. To the health of my nephews. Each of them handsome, wise,
and strong.
Strong.
Oh, fucker, dude.
Let us drain our cups to these three strong boys. I dare you to say that again. Why? It was only a compliment. Do you not think yourself strong?
Fuck! It's like as soon as he left, now we have to deal with this shit. He's got Damon's fire.
It's best, I think, if we go back to Dragonstone.
You've only just arrived.
Let me see the children home. I'll, return on Dragonback.
She's gonna take the kids home. She'll be right back. What the fuck? I mean, Aemon, the sass has only gotten stronger.
I mean, that was such an obvious line.
I know. And oh
like,
my
that's such
God.
an easy jab to throw.
Right?
What do you want it to do? If I believe it to be true.
Believe what to be true, my king.
Oh, don't you remember Aegon?
Our son.
His dream, the Song of Ice.
Oh, shit.
And fire.
Talking to Rhaenyra, not... Oh.
What he saw in the north, the prince that was promised.
I don't understand what sounds.
The prince.
You're talking to the wrong girl.
To unite the realm against the cold and the dark. It is you. You are the one.
Shit. You're supposed to be talking to Rhaenyra.
I understand, my king.
What exactly do you understand?
Why'd they focus on the dagger?
Oh, no more.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. King Viserys just died. That was his last breaths. Oh, shit. There's so much in this episode that, holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, the names alone, there's like multiple Viseryses, there's Aegon and Aemond and Daemon and oh my, there's so much. There's so much now.
Yep.
And I mean, just looking at the way the Hightowers specifically have essentially created their position of power.
Right. I mean, they're changing things even like in the buildings.
Yeah. That was a wild, wild episode. The whole thing for Driftmark and, oh man, Lord Corlys is gone.
Yeah, and so is Vaemond.
I mean, Vaemond, I mean, you, like, the moment things didn't go his way and he started talking, it was like, I don't think anyone's letting you out of the hall.
You can't say that shit. You can't say that shit.
And
you can't say that and get away with it, dude. Something's going to happen to you. I didn't realize it was going to be death, but Daemon.
I thought someone was gonna
stab
you know that shot when they like you see someone who's framed up a certain way and then you just see a sword come through their chest.
Yes.
That's what I thought. But Daemon decided to slice his head clean off.
Literally clean off.
But let him he allowed him to keep his tongue. Fuck, dude.
It was crazy.
Oh, man. Because, you know, the irony of that whole situation is King Viserys was like...
I need to know, though.
Anyone who said the word, you lose your tongue. Daemon let him keep his tongue.
Is that medically accurate? If you slice... Does the tongue still...
I'm not a doctor,
You know
and
what?
I don't pretend to be one on YouTube.
Don't tell me. That's okay.
I mean, that shit was clean.
That was...
Daemon was awesome in this episode. Like, all of his actions and everything that he says, it's really subtle.
Mm-hmm.
And he always kind of comes out of nowhere and really surprises you. And the moment that King Viserys showed up to that hearing, it was like, I was getting chills because it's like, holy shit, I know what he was about to do. And he was going to validate the line of Rhaenyra's kids and their place. And when he stumbled and his crown fell, and then it was Daemon who was the one to help him. Like that was
so awesome.
That was an amazing moment. And I mean, just everything that's going on. We got another big time jump, 6 years. And I'm hoping that's the last one. I don't know what the plans are for these time jumps. It's just, again, I'm not going to let them bother me because the story is telling us nothing happened in that time period. I mean,
we had some babies.
Babies were born, yes. And I mean, with the exception of maybe Lord Corlys and whatever he had going on, I feel like that they're purposely and deliberately doing this to be like, hey, this time jump, we need to get to this next part of the story. Nothing else happened in this time period, but this is where we need to be. And the kids are older, and one of the big conversation points coming out of last episode was this idea that Aegon is just a shit. And Alicent thinks he's kind of a clown. You could tell, like, she doesn't have respect for her son. And she even said this episode, like, you are no son of mine.
Honestly.
And with the way that Aemon behaved with the whole eye situation and, like, Mom, don't feel for me. I lost an eye, but I gained a dragon. Like, I feel like he elevated himself up to, like, top son.
Yeah.
And you could tell... Like, he's the fighter, he's the warrior, he's the one who's going to stand up and fight. And Aegon's kind of like the shit talker who, you know...
He's the jester, as Luke said.
And Alicent clearly sees Aegon as a lower rung versus Aemon, who... Like, we even saw him fighting with Cole, and, like, he actually got the better of Cole in that little exchange. So, the dude could fight. He's got this swagger and this attitude... now as like an older kid or adult.
He's a shit. He's still a shit.
Oh, I mean, I feel like...
Oh my god.
I feel like he's going to become a really big player. Like, he kind of... You kind of said it in the episode. He kind of does give off Daemon vibes a little bit.
Does.
Like, he's built similar. They've got the long hair. They kind of... Like, they
maybe
look very similar.
Maybe. Alicent. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But, like, he definitely comes across more like a Daemon type. Because Daemon could fight, he's kind of got this certain attitude about him, and...
I mean, he's from Viserys, who is brothers of Daemon,
right.
So, I mean, obviously, it's gonna be in the blood.
Yeah. I mean, Aegon is not. He's not it. It feels like Aemon is gonna be it, in terms of the son that kind of gets put in position to have any kind of control or power of anything.
I mean, Aegon even is like, I don't want it. I don't want this. I didn't ask for this. You want this.
It's really never been anything that he's been interested in. Even like a couple episodes ago where like Alicent grabbed him by the face and was like, you're the threat. You're the one. You're going to be the one who's going to be a problem. And it's like...
He's a different problem.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't
care. It's just not what his mindset is. It's not what he's focused on. He doesn't care. And the interesting thing, it felt kind of like just a quick throwaway line, but when Cole and Aemon were fighting and he's like, you'll be winning tournaments in no time, he's like, I don't care about tournaments.
Yeah.
So even he's got bigger mindset and bigger plans for what he wants. So I feel like he's going to be a really big player, and we've been talking about the death of King Viserys for a while now.
Yeah, since...
Basically the start of the show.
Since Rhaenyra got married to Rhaenys.
Well, ever since really he named her heir to the throne.
Yeah.
It's always been, okay, what happens when he dies?
Yeah.
This is the moment. It's going to put us into episode 9, which historically in the Game of Thrones world is an insane episode.
Crazy shit goes down.
So it feels like shit is going to hit the fan and things are just going to get chaotic. And they were like, it was really nice that he got to see his family having a good time. Everyone was happy. They cheersed each other. They were putting their differences aside.
Till the second he leaves.
But he got to... his last thought was a positive one of his family.
Right.
Which is what kind of, I think, set him in peace. And it's one of those things where now that he's gone, it feels like all the shit's going to come out now. And the true motives of everyone's going to be revealed. And Otto and Alicent were clearly keeping him alive because that's how they kept their power. The moment the king's dead, Alicent is no longer queen. She's no longer in charge, no control. And immediately the line gets moved to Rhaenyra, who she even said, like, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want to bear the weight of this.
Well, it's it's feeling like too much. I mean, look at all this conflict.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's a lot. And okay, so Rhaenyra left to take the kids home, and she'll be right back
on Dragonback.
But which is also scary now, because what is she going to be coming back to now that her father is dead?
It's going to be one of those, like, again, this is where I feel like the insanity is going to break out. And this is where the green versus black war that Helena kind of predicted in the last episode, I feel like this is where it's going to kind of erupt. Because I feel like everyone, to an extent, was playing nice while Viserys was alive. They were honoring him, they were respecting his words, but now this dude's gone, and it's like, okay, the gloves are off now, and there are no rules. We're going to just take over and do our thing.
Right.
And it feels like a situation probably... I mean, I feel like we've seen this before, like obviously in the other show in the future, where someone's going to claim the throne and no one's going to argue and fight with it.
Right.
Because of the level of control and power that they might have. And I feel like it's like an auto thing. I don't know if... Obviously, I don't think Alicent officially becomes queen of the Iron Throne or anything like that. But I feel like she's going to have a big stake of the power. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes because, again, the line's supposed to get sent to Rhaenyra, and we've always known that is going to cause a rift. The people are probably not going to want it. Aegon is the firstborn son of King Viserys. He definitely doesn't want this shit. But, again, if the people scream loud enough and they try to, like, move him into position to do this, or is Alicent going to try to, like, elevate Aegon to that level? Is that where we're going to go?
That's what I think, but...
It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm sure, like, there was a lot in this episode.
Yeah, I'm going to need to rewatch this.
Like 2, 3, 4 times,
take
potentially.
More notes. Yeah, I didn't take that many notes, but...
There's a lot.
There's so much.
There's a lot.
I'm working on my own specific timeline, as I do while watching Game of Thrones. I had my own timeline. You know, cross out people as they die. You know... Connect people that need to be connected. So I need to redo my whole thing.
I feel like the alliance between Rhaenyra and Lord Corlys and that whole situation, I feel like that's kind of in a difficult spot now. I mean, what is Driftmark and all the folks gonna think when they find out that dude got his head sliced off?
They don't have a say.
I know they don't, but is anyone there gonna listen to Jace? Like, what is Rhaenys gonna do? I mean, obviously she got put in a position because we got marriages coming and like families are getting connected. But I don't know. I think there's a lot of question marks. I think there's a lot up in the air, and I think a lot of people are going to be taking things that they want and trying to like get position of power. And I feel like this episode 9 is just going to be absolutely bonkers. And again, gonna let this one sink in. Gonna think about it a lot more. Watch it a few more times. And then we're going to discuss it heavily on the podcast on Wednesday.
I feel like I'm getting the names incorrect, but I will fix that and we will discuss it.
He's a Baratheon. It's not the first time.
Oh my God. I'm never going to live it down. Never.
That was a bonkers episode.
Yeah.
That was absolutely insane. And again, there's so many kids all over the place now. And Daemon and Rhaenyra have 2 with another on the way. And...
That's another Aegon and Viserys.
Yeah.
Viserys. Sorry.
So, named after her dad.
Yeah.
So, another Aegon, a Viserys. There's a Joffrey in there. If shit breaks loose next up, I'm worried about Joffrey. I'm worried about... You can't have a Joffrey in Game of Thrones and not be worried. It's 2 for 2 now. Right. So, holy shit.
It's a lot.
Anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below, and hopefully you guys come and stop by the podcast. We record it live every Wednesday over on the live channel. There's a link to that down below. But yeah, this is wild. I feel like there's going to be a lot to talk about here because the lines between black and green, I feel like there's more people jumping to each side and people seeing each other's side. Like, again, I'm just sitting back watching the drama play out. And like, it was really nice to see Rhaenyra and Alicent kind of have that moment.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen when she comes back?
It's going to go roll south real fast.
Like the whole fact that Viserys thought he was talking to Rhaenyra and talking about the princess.
Well, and what is Alicent going to do with that information?
Right. She's like, I'll do it. So
do what?
Yeah. Leave all them comments. Let us know what's up, and we will catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.